Well, honestly, what happened when we released the Cost, it was a big moment, not a big moment for us personally, because I really felt that a lot of us, certainly me, had high hopes for that record, because I think we wanted to slightly break out of Ireland and to go and maybe do things, you know, basically, if you've got a place that, you know, if you've got one place that likes you, then you're very lucky. You know, you can, that place will pay for your records, it'll pay your rent. You know, if you're, you know, so, and we were very fortunate in Ireland in that the Frames could always put people in a room. But I was always conscious of the idea of overplaying. I didn't want to just go play every gig in Ireland in order to pay for our records. I wanted to, so there's a kind of a balancing act between being respectful to your audience and playing only so often when you've got something to say, and making, you know, your living, and also keeping the Frames as an organization, as a band running. And the audience completely financed everything about us. And so when the Cost came out, I think we were hoping that things would go a little better in the States, and things would, and you know, and it was a real critical moment for us. And then out of the blue, I had gone off and made this film with my friend, and I didn't think anything was going to happen with it. The whole idea with Once was that we would go and we'd make this film, me and my friend Marketta and John Carney, and we would sell the DVDs at concerts, at Frames concerts, and it would just be like this little, oh yeah, they went off and made a movie as well, and this is part of it. So the Swell season was this kind of other thing I had going on, because I kind of wanted to do something other than being a rock band, because I was getting older, you know, and I was kind of getting a bit, not bored is the wrong word, but getting a bit frustrated with singing about my angst, when actually sometimes all I wanted to do was just sing folk music and be anxious, sing about where I'm at, which is, you know, I'm kind of getting older and I'm slowing down and my body's changing and it's weird, and you know, so the Swell season was a very necessary thing for me to go and do, and I had no idea that was going to be the thing that would obliterate the Frames, would eclipse the Frames' career in that moment. And I guess I've been running with that ball since, you know, because it's been such a shock, and wonderful shock, you know, such a surprise, that I've been touring with that. But also, you know, because the Frames are my brothers, they're now part of this band that I'm doing. So what will happen next for the Frames? I really don't know. I have no idea. I still love the idea of being in the Frames, and I love the idea of being with my mates. But I don't know. Things change. Like, again, things evolve, things die, things rise. I think I will definitely make another Frames record, but I don't know when. I think I'll definitely go on tour with my band again, but I don't know when. I don't know what the gigs will be like. We'll definitely have changed a lot. There'll be a whole chapter that we can't deny that came into our lives that we will have to respect, you know, and give thanks for. And so the Swell season has been this, has been a real blessing, you know. It's been a really great thing. But it will end. The Swell season will naturally end, because me and Mar, the Swell season is myself and Marketta. It's not the Frames, it's me and Mar. And me and Mar had an amazing time writing songs and being lovers and being close. And that's over. That we're still mates, and we've kind of graduated into I think in some ways a better place in that where we graduated into being deeper friends, because we kind of realized that the relationship wasn't working, you know. But all the songs that we'd written during that period needed to be recorded, so we've made another Swell season record, and I'm very happy with it. But I think, naturally speaking, myself and Mara don't spend much time in each other's lives, as much time in each other's lives as we would have before, so now naturally we're writing less songs together, so I'm beginning to write more songs alone again, and I assume that I'm going to start feeling that thing of, like, I want to be in a rock band. And like, I saw Wilco play tonight, and it was very, it reminded me, there was a little part of me going, get back to being in a rock band, because rock bands are great, you know. But you know, or when I saw Springsteen a few weeks ago, and my God, you know, with the E Street Band, and it's like, fucking hell, that's the stuff, you know, that's him at his brightest and at his biggest. But I have to admit, there's also a part of me that's a little bit afraid of going back to being in the Frames, because of everything because the frames were, it was always kind of a struggle. It was always us against the world, and which is a great thing. That's what bands are. They're a little gang, you know. But with what happened with the Swell season, I kind of feel, wow, fuck, that came out of nowhere. Was I wrong all those years, or was I right? And I'm beginning to think I was right, because you know, all you're doing is doing what you do, and you know, you keep on keeping on, and eventually, if you're true, something will happen. So I guess I'll be back there soon enough, you know. But we'll see how that is and what that is. I know it won't be the same as it was, for sure. Can't be. I think I'd really like to play in the Redneck Manifesto for a day. I think that'd be like a really good band, really enjoyable, fun, not too much intensity, but like the music would really, I think that would be a very enjoyable band to play in for a day.